That's whack. And he knew exactly what I meant because he'd been standing next to something his entire career.
Right.
He stood next to Biggie. You put hot on him. That's stand next to the fight if you want, right? You stood next to Mace. Stood next to Jock. Look, Puffy might be the destination for anybody going nowhere.
As if the storm of homosexual allegations haven't been bad enough, Diddy has now once again found himself at the center of Biggie's demise, along with several other celebrities. At least that's what 50 Cent says. But things are slightly worse now because fans are backing the new accusation, claiming that 50 isn't even the first person to accuse Diddy of being involved in artistes from his record label getting sacrificed. If you were present during the era when Diddy was known as Puff Daddy, you likely recall how his name sparked a global sensation. In the late 1990s, Bad Boy Records reigned supreme in the music industry, delivering a steady stream of chart-topping hits that captivated dance floors and radio stations alike. These songs were accompanied by lavish music videos that showcased flashy suits and explosive visual effects.
Uptown Records started with 5 people. Andre Harrell, I'll Be Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Looking back at the artists who were signed to Bad Boy Records, it is now clear that some disturbing trends emerged. Despite the flashy facade of bright colors and shiny clothing, rumors swirled about Diddy's treatment of his artists and some shady dealings that occurred behind the scenes. Shockingly, a significant number of Bad Boy artists ended up broke, incarcerated, or dead at a young age. The most startling trend, however, was the number of artists who left the industry altogether and turned to religion. More than 3 of Diddy's former collaborators abandoned music to pursue a spiritual path, while their peers faced tragic outcomes. Jaguar Wright, a singer-songwriter who has garnered attention in recent years for exposing Hollywood secrets, shared her perspective on Diddy and his survival at Bad Boy Records. According to her, the label was initially established by 5 people, 3 of whom have since passed away, while I'll Be Sure was left in a coma. Remarkably, Diddy is the only member who emerged unscathed from all the turmoil, earning the moniker Honeycombs from Wright. Wright went on to suggest that the other 4 members were on the verge of writing tell-all books before experiencing their unfortunate fates. Even I'll Be Sure, who fortunately survived his coma, had been working on a book prior to his tragic incident. Wright insinuated that someone may have wanted to prevent the release of these tell-all books, as they potentially contained information that someone did not want exposed. 50 Cent faced backlash on the internet when he claimed that anyone associated with Diddy ended up broken or unsuccessful, with many accusing him of attempting to tear Diddy down. However, as more evidence emerged against Diddy, even his most devoted fans began to question his actions. One of the earliest instances that raised eyebrows was the sudden retirement of a 19-year-old rapper named Mace, who had achieved incredible success at Bad Boy Records from 1996 to 1999. Mace, whose real name is Mason Betha, dominated the charts with his debut album Harlem World, which went quadruple platinum. His decision to leave the music industry and become a pastor came as a shock to the hip-hop community. Mace explained that he felt called by God to leave his career in music and pursue a spiritual path. He believed that his previous work in rap had led people astray and that he needed to find God in his heart and follow him instead. At the time of his retirement, Mace's move raised a lot of questions. What exactly pushed him to exit the music industry? How do you have a 19-year-old rapper named Mace who decides one day to wake up and say, you know what, I want to get out of this SHT and be a minister? An insider said he left and then went on to establish SANE Ministries, an acronym which stands for Saving a Nation Endangered, where he now calls himself Minister Mace after a soul-stirring vision from God. Going sane may have saved Mace's life. If anybody who wants to do something to you, they'll think twice, the insider revealed. When you're with the Lord, they think twice about doing you stuff. Think about it. He's the only one who got out on top. Loon, another artist associated with Bad Boy Records, also turned towards religion. He released his first album with the label in 2003, but after a trip to Abu Dhabi, he converted to Islam and changed his name to Amir Junaid Muhaddith. Following his religious transformation, Loon decided to retire from the music industry and moved to Egypt, where he resided until 2011. As Puff Daddy grows older, disturbing stories about him continue to emerge. While his sexual orientation, whether he is gay or bisexual, may not be the issue, the problem lies in how he reportedly uses it to exert power and dominance over others. In a shocking Instagram video posted in 2020, Jaguar Wright, the tell-all artist, alleged that Diddy forced male artists to engage in sexual acts with him for power. According to Wright, she had hired an entertainment lawyer who had recently left Bad Boy, but she did not disclose the lawyer's name due to fear of retaliation. The lawyer confided in Wright and shared a troubling story about their time at the label. According to Wright, Diddy had a meeting with singer and New Jack City actor Christopher Williams, possibly to sign a demo deal, when the attorney arrived to get approval for some paperwork. The door wasn't locked, so she didn't think twice about just walking in, Wright said. When she walked in, she saw Christopher Williams performing fellatio on Puff. Although it was an unexpected sight, it did not bother the lawyer much, but it did embarrass her. She played it cool until Diddy brought it up the following day, allegedly in an aggressive manner, asking her if she planned to tell anyone. When she politely asked him why he had not locked the door during the encounter, he reportedly responded, "I'll do whatever the FCK I want to do in my building. It's power." See, Diddy told the lawyer, "If I could make a man suck my DCK, I could make people do anything for money." Wright was hell-bent on the fact that Diddy had threatened to ruin the attorney's life if she ever told anyone. "You better not try to do nothing to her either," Wright said. "She ain't had nothing to do with you being no sodomite, forcing men to do degrading acts just so you could prove how FC King powerful you are." After she revealed her side of the whole story, it was further confirmed by Diddy's former bodyguard Gene Deal that Jaguar was indeed not lying in a video. He stated, "I know that for a fact because I was right there." He said, "Yo, Gene, watch the door and don't let nobody come through." I said, "I'll watch the door, and if I watch the door and him and a man ran out naked and I said that, ain't nobody told me that. I saw that myself. I'm telling you what I saw." Deal made another video in which he revealed that his experiences working for Diddy prompted him to start praying and quoting scriptures. He stated, "I'm the one who came out here to let you all know that I've seen some of the devil stuff." It seems that artists who signed with Bad Boy Records were frequently left broken, and traumatized. Some may have been unfairly targeted by the legal system, while others died prematurely. Many who worked with Diddy witnessed disturbing things, which may explain why a number of them ultimately turned to religion. The artists who worked with Diddy not only turned to religion but also gave up their previous lives to devote themselves entirely to it. This suggests that they may have witnessed things so unholy that they needed to find solace in religion to recover their sanity. Diddy's bodyguard has even claimed that he turned to the Bible because of the devil stuff he witnessed while working with Diddy. As for Diddy himself, he has remained silent on the matter on social media, and given his character, it is unlikely that he will address it publicly. Some say that rumors are either based on truth or lies, but in Diddy's case, it is difficult to determine which is which. One fan on Twitter wrote, "But moral of the story, Biggie was a sacrifice for Diddy and everybody he signed after that was pawns to get richer. My opinion, and I'm sticking with it. I wouldn't sign with Diddy even if I was desperate." Another posted, "I don't know if the Illuminati is real or not, but if it is, P. Diddy is definitely one of the generals." Anyways, let's not forget that this video is based on theories and my opinions and should not be considered facts. That's it for this video. Bye!